Deep Web versus Dark Web. Exploring the Internet's layers, understanding the surface web, deep web, and dark web. When most of us think of the Internet, we picture the websites we use daily, such as social media platforms, online stores, streaming services, or news sites. This accessible part of the Internet, known as the surface web, the familiar space where search engines like Google, Bing, and Yahoo operate. However, the surface web represents just a small portion of what the Internet truly is. Beneath it lies the much larger and often misunderstood realms of the deep web and the dark web. Understanding the different layers of the Internet is essential for navigating it safely and responsibly. The surface web, the tip of the Internet iceberg. The surface web is the section of the Internet that is easily accessible to the general public. It includes any content that can be indexed by search engines, such as websites, blogs, social media platforms, and news outlets. Despite its vast size in terms of what users interact with, the surface web constitutes only about 4% of the total content on the Internet. These sites are easily searchable and designed for convenience, enabling users of all skill levels to access them effortlessly. For most people, the surface web offers everything they need for their online activities, whether social networking, shopping, reading the news, or accessing free online resources. It's intentionally user-friendly, with most content being readily available and easy to find. This visible and familiar part of the Internet is only the beginning. The deeper layers of the Internet, the deep web and the dark web, contain far more data and activity, much of which is hidden from view and inaccessible through standard search engines. Understanding the deep web, the hidden majority web, is a vast portion of the Internet, accounting for roughly 90% of all online content. Unlike the surface web, the deep web includes web pages and content that are not indexed by search engines and cannot be accessed without specific permissions or credentials. This hidden layer consists of a wide variety of web pages that require authentication to access, such as academic databases, corporate intranets, medical records, legal documents. Most important points to clarify about the deep web is that it is not inherently dangerous or illegal. In fact, most of the content within the deep web is perfectly legitimate and exists to serve specific functions, such as protecting user privacy or securing information. For example, when you log into your email account, conduct online banking, or access your social media profile, you are engaging with the deep web. These areas are hidden from public access to ensure security and privacy. Legitimate uses of the deep web. Much of the deep web serves a beneficial role in our daily lives. Academic institutions, for instance, host extensive databases filled with research papers, dissertations, which are accessible only to students, researchers, or individuals who have paid for access. This type of content is stored in the deep web to ensure it remains secure and exclusive to authorized users. Similarly, medical institutions use the deep web to store confidential patient health information, ensuring compliance with privacy regulations like Portability and Accountability Act, HIPAA, in the United States. Corporate networks and private databases also operate within the deep web, housing sensitive such as financial records, legal documents, and proprietary information for businesses and organizations, allowing them to conduct operations securely. Exposing sensitive information to the general. In short, while the deep web may be hidden from everyday browsing, it plays a crucial role in protecting privacy and ensuring the safe exchange of data. The dark web, a hidden and controversial layer. Beneath the deep web lies a smaller, more secretive section of the Internet known as the dark web. Unlike the deep web, the dark web is not just hidden but also intentionally concealed, accessing. The dark web requires specialized software, such as Tor, the onion router, which anonymizes activity by routing traffic through a series of encrypted servers. This process helps mask users' identities and locations, offering a level of anonymity that is often sought by those who wish to avoid government surveillance or law enforcement. Web has developed a notorious reputation, largely due to its association with illegal activities, while the dark web does host legitimate uses, such as providing a platform for whistleblowers, journalists, and activists who need to communicate anonymously. Regimes, it is primarily known for illegal marketplaces. These marketplaces are where users can sell illicit goods and services, including drugs, weapons, counterfeit currency. Illegal services like contract killings, transactions on the dark web often use cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, further enhancing the anonymity of buyers and the infamy of Silk Road. One of the most infamous examples of illegal activity on the dark web was the creation of Silk Road, an online marketplace that facilitated the sale of drugs and other contraband. Established in 2011, Silk Road quickly became one of the largest platforms for buying and selling illegal substances. Ross Ulbricht used Bitcoin to allow users to conduct transactions anonymously, making it difficult for law enforcement to track their activities. In 2013, the FBI shut down Silk Road, arrested Ulbricht. Risks and dangers of the dark web. While anonymity of the dark web may be appealing to some, it comes with significant risks. Many dark websites are rife with malware, phishing schemes, and other types of cyber threats designed to exploit unsuspecting visitors. Users who explore the dark web without taking proper precautions easily fall victim to identity theft, scams, or hacking. For instance, some websites may illegal goods or services, but instead of delivering them, they steal users' information or infect their devices with malware. Moreover, law enforcement agencies around the world actively monitor the dark web for illegal activity. While users may believe they are operating anonymously, advancements in tech allowed law enforcement to track and apprehend individuals engaged in criminal behavior on the dark web. The risk of arrest and prosecution is significant for those who engage in illegal activities. Legitimate uses of the dark web. Despite its dark reputation, the dark web also has legitimate uses, especially for living under oppressive regimes or in countries with strict government surveillance. Activists and whistleblowers often use the dark web to communicate and share information. Tor allows them to maintain their anonymity and avoid retaliation from governments or other powerful entities. Organizations like WikiLeaks use the dark web to enable sources to leak sensitive information without revealing their identities. This capacity for anonymous communication, promoting transparency and accountability, especially in wrongdoing, could endanger the lives of whistleblowers. The importance of online privacy and security. Both the deep web and the dark web highlight the growing importance of privacy and security in the digital age. As more of our personal information is stored online, understanding how to protect it becomes essential. Data breaches, identity theft, and cyber attacks are making it vital for individuals and businesses alike to implement strong security. For everyday users, practicing good cybersecurity habits is key. This includes using passwords for each account, enabling two-factor authentication, and keeping software cautious about the information you share online and avoiding suspicious links or downloads can also help protect against cyber threats. For businesses, safeguarding sensitive data is a critical responsibility. Private information must prioritize cybersecurity by conducting regular best practices and staying vigilant against potential security. Conclusion: navigating the Internet's complex is a vast and multifaceted space with layers that extend far beyond the familiar surface web. While the deep web serves legitimate and essential functions, the dark web operates in a more secretive and sometimes dangerous realm. Understanding these layers is crucial for navigating the digital world safely and responsibly. By recognizing the risks and adopting best practices for online security, individuals and organizations can protect with the Internet's diverse offerings. In the end, the dark web's allure may captivate the curious, but it is essential to approach it with caution and awareness. While it offers valuable opportunities for anonymous communication, harbors significant risks, especially for those who venture into illegal